Hi, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I am playing around with a mini collage book. I don't know about you, but I have a ton of scraps. And it was time for me to do something fun with them. So in today's video, I'm going to jump into this mini collage book. So simple, very easy to make, and use up some of these pretty scraps. So this bound index card book I got at, I think, a grocery store actually. It's 50 index cards that are wire bound, and I'm already started working in this. I think I've made probably about 10. I just have so many scraps. This is my creative journal. I'm sure you probably have this happening to you as a journaler. I do weekly spreads in this creative journal, and then I have so many scraps left over from Junk Journal July as well that I thought it was time to kind of make something fun with them. So this again would be, I think, really inexpensive. I think this was $2 or $3, and I also think you could consider this a glue book or something to make tags if you want to make tags for some of your junk journals or other projects. Also, I have this one. This I decided not to use, although I could have. Its pages are a lot thinner. It's that sketchbook paper. So if you're gonna use one of those, if you happen to have one of those in your stash, I would recommend gluing the pages together, probably the same way that you would do in like a composition notebook or something like that. So anyways, here are some that I've already made with stickers, just those fun scraps, and some of the rickrack. That's a fortune from a fortune cookie. I've been stapling things in, gluing. I'm mostly using a glue stick right now. Book text. Some of these mark making pages. Sometimes I keep flipping through and want to add more. It becomes really addictive. That's some of an onion bag on there. Lots of magazine collage on this one. And oh yeah, I've been jumping back into some of my sticker books that I haven't used in a long time as well. So today I think gonna continue that process with, I don't have a big plan, but we'll make a mini collage and grab some of the things I have handy by my desk. I also, by the way, I know this is really simple, but I love box tops. I usually, when I'm doing a project, I'll grab one of those boxes that I got from a craft store and just plop things in. So today I thought I would use some rubber stamps, grab some inks, some washi tape, and maybe some stencils. And I have some die cuts that I've had around in my scrap bins as well. Some of those Tim Holtz flashcards, packaging. So grab whatever you have. I think that's the beauty of this project, is to look at what's around your desk, what you've piled in boxes. I have quite a few boxes, and just simple materials, right? A scissors, if you have some pens to do any mark making, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with a glue stick today. I also put that cute little bit of ribbon and baker's twine to kind of add a little bit of a decorative element on top. But honestly, it's making the pages a little hard to turn. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to adjust that, see if that's gonna work. So I'm just grabbing things. As you probably can tell, I like to fast forward my videos, so that will happen throughout, just to give you most of the highlights and cut out a little bit of the gluing and such. So I'm going to jump right in with these painted pages. I love the turquoise. It's definitely a favorite color, and then it has a nice little splash of metallic on it. I don't even know what this is on. I think it could even be copy paper. So I'm going to get the background down with just some of these colors, and again, grabbing just some scraps that I think are colors I want to work with today. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Not a lot of thought. More bits. So how are you doing? How is your journaling going? Are you a person who does glue booking or collage? Do you have a lot of scraps? What do you do with your scraps? I would love to know. I really felt an abundance of cute scraps. So there's only so many journal spreads I think you can do, and of course I guess you could do master boards. That's definitely something else. But I was really excited because I've seen other journalers and mixed media artists do, what is that called? The Rolodex. And that's not something I've done before, but this has like a similar feel to me where all your cards and your collages are in one place. And I like that feeling. I like that it feels like a project. It's a book. And it's also, the other thing I really like about this is that it's not too big. So anytime I want to grab a scrap box and go back, I can get an index card done in, you know, a relatively short amount of time. So I like the carefree feeling of being able to accomplish a little tiny bit of art whenever the feeling hits me. All right, so now that you have all of your bits and pieces in a background, and at this point in the game, it is like everything's still up for grabs, right? It's simply a background, has some color going, has some different textures going. So it's time to trim it up. And kind of get the overall feel for it. So I like this. I think it's cute. I'm liking the turquoise colors, the book page. I really like that little bit, I'm going to say that's kind of a hydrangea plant or something, that stem. And now I'm also pulling out a sticker book. I have some of those antiquarian sticker books, and it's one of those things too that sits on the shelf and I don't always use. Every time I use it, I feel like a little Alice in Wonderland vibe happening. I think these are really weird, sort of unique stickers. And then, but it's sort of like that Alice Wonderland story. Like once you get into it, it's really fun and I really enjoy using them. But sometimes I look at the books and I'm like, whoa. So I pulled out a few birds. I definitely have a nature theme going, which is a lot of the art that I like to create is nature inspired. And I'm thinking about those eggs, those really, you know, there's a decorative one on the top. There's that really pretty mushroom. There are the birds. There's that nice medallion. And then I have these rubber stamps that I thought, because the background is fairly neutral, that I'd add this nice pop of black. And I'm just masking off the ends there so I get the partial leaves. Yeah, and these stamps that I had that I just used, I think those were from, I'm pretty sure they were in like the Joann's like inexpensive bin, whatever that is, where they have like $2 stamps or something like that. And I do think this whole project is something that definitely doesn't cost a lot of money. You already have your scraps. If you have a little notebook to put it in, you're pretty much good to go. This is from a library pocket, and I'm gonna get that bird down. He's definitely a whimsical bird. He or she, I don't know. But that whimsical, there's something funny about this bird. Again, I always think about that with the whimsy in the antiquarian sticker books. So I'm going to play around with a few more bits, but I feel now at this point in the collage process, I'm beginning to feel a direction. Like I'm definitely going to have a nature scene on the right, maybe with some more flowers, and I don't know if I'm going to add another bird or something. I also really like this corrugated recycled cardboard for some texture. Yeah, this is just the playing and the fun of collage. Okay, that could work. Making some decisions. All right, so at this point I'm feeling like I need a focal point, and here's a big jump in the video because I went back. I had to dig out this sticker book. So this is the one I've been using today. It's the Bibliophilia. I actually thought it was going to have a lot more bookish things in it based on its name, but it tends to have a lot of nice fonts and lettering, and it's pretty similar to some of the other antiquarian books if you're familiar with them. And I love this girl reading the book on the right. At first I thought I was going to use that cute little mushroom with the pop of red because I was definitely feeling I needed a pop of color. And as we're kind of on the home stretch, I ended up just stapling down that bit of cloth on the top right and underneath the girl and adding a bit more of the turquoise pieces in, because I know, like the rule of 3, it's often good if you look at my corrugated cardboard and those turquoise bits that I have, excuse me, and they, oh, sorry about that. They have, you know, they kind of have that rule of 3, that triangular-ish approach in the collage. So your eye kind of goes around the page. So I like that. And I really love this girl. So I think that's what the page needed, is that final place where you're going to put your eye, that focal point. So I'm happy about this whole process, going back to a sticker book that I haven't used in a really long time, using up my scraps. Always feels good. They're so pretty, and they're just sitting in these baskets. What to do? And using this index card book to put it all together. So it's a cute little collection. Maybe again using it for tip-ins in my journal, or just for fun. I like it. I think it's cute. So thank you so much for joining in. I hope that you are enjoying your journaling or collaging or gluebooking, whatever makes you happy. And I've really enjoyed working in this mini collage book. Thank you so much for watching.